Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Keith's Beer Reviews. This evening I'm going to do another one I found on the single bottle rack. I'm going to do the other one from Potosi I got. I'm going to do their Snake Hollow IPA. If you watched my review last night, you know that this is all profits to charity. This is a foundation set up. It's the National Brewery Museum. And so apparently the brewery is a museum. I don't know what else they have there, but I reviewed one of theirs last night, so let's get this Snake Hollow India Pale Ale in the glass and see what they've done. One last night wasn't too bad. It was decent drinkable beer. Nothing outstanding. Yeah, we got a real golden beer. We got a little more head than the one last year. Probably about a half a finger of a very white head. We got a golden, well, almost orange looking beer. Seems to be quite a bit of carbonation streaming up. Decent looking IPA. Can't really smell anything from here. Let me get a nose on it and see what we have. Okay, we got some nice citrus hoppiness. There's a little pine in there. It's light, but it's a fresh, crisp smell that's pretty nice on the nose. There may be a bit of floral in there, some herbal too, but a lot of citrus, a little pininess. I can get just a little malt backbone in there, but not a whole lot, just maybe like a little caramel. But let's give it a taste and see what we have here. I'm getting the citrus on the citrus and pine right in the beginning. Get a little maltiness towards the middle. There's a little more floral in here than there was on the nose. I could get just a hint of it on the nose, but a little more of the floral flavors here too. Got again light malt backbone. Balances out fairly well. This is a nice refreshing beer. Little bit from the website here. It says Snake Hollow was the original name of the Potosi Hollow and is a brew with real character. According to tradition, an India Pale Ale requires a plentiful addition of hops during the kettle boil. Subsequently, during the aging process, additional hop flavorings are introduced, providing fine aromatic hop character. This sturdy ale will satisfy the many hopheads among the new age of beer aficionados. Comes in at 7% ABV and 70 IBUs. Yeah, it's a decent beer so far. Not outstanding. It's definitely not one of those malt or hop bombs from the West Coast. This is definitely a Midwestern IPA. With it leans more towards the citrus than some of the Midwestern IPAs. Not quite as much malt, but there is a nice sweet backbone in there. Getting just a hint of pine, just on the aftertaste. So basically, it starts out. You get your citrus and your pine right in the beginning, maybe a little floral. Then you get a little maltiness, a little caramel sweetness in the middle, and then some piney hoppiness on the finish. Fairly cleansing though. It doesn't stick around. It's got a good malt and hop balance here. Medium body. It's like I said, light dry finish. Even with 70 IBUs, there's a low level of bitterness, but almost little light mouthfeel. Maybe not quite watery, but the carbonation has, from what we initially had, has died down considerably. There's just a few bubbles coming up now. Obviously not a bottle conditioned beer, so let me sit and let this warm up for a few, and I'll be back after a while with final thoughts and grades. Hey, I'm back. It's only been 15 minutes or so. It's definitely not a beer you want to let warm up too much. This hasn't warmed up a ton. As it's warmed up, I noticed the maltiness has come out a little bit more on the nose and on the taste. It's still a very, I mean, like I said, a light aroma. A little more aggressive on the taste. But this is a decent Midwestern style IPA. It's not a hot bomb by any means. But it's easily, this would make a nice, even at 7%, this would make us a reasonable session beer. It's easily drinkable. It's not a super outstanding IPA. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. Good solid beer. Worth a try if you see it. I may pick it up again. Like I said, it's run by the Potosi Brewing Foundation or whatever, and like it says on the bottle, all proceeds go to charity. And they run the National Brewery Museum, so if you're ever in Potosi, Wisconsin, or have a feeling to go to the National Brewery Museum, that's where it is. So 7.5 out of 10 for the Potosi Snake Hollow India Pale Ale. Till next time, everybody, cheers. Keep drinking good beer.